Hey guys, it's Duke. So today I would like to talk about E3 predictions for Nintendo's 2018 conference. Now, I think that will be a great E3, however not as good as 2017, but I think it'll be good nevertheless. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. Starting off with Smash. Now, I think with Smash, it's going to be a very pretty looking game. It's going to be slightly more competitive focus. They're going to thin down the roster a bit so they can get balancing issues corrected in this game, sort of thing. So we won't have too many Bayonettas or Clouds or anything Clouds in this game. So I'm not saying get rid of them. I'm just saying thin down the roster so we can sort out a lot of the balancing issues, or if there are any, sort of thing. So yeah, I think Smash will be good. It'll take up most of the direct, probably about 20 minutes of it. Right, so there's that out of the way. Now we're going to talk about a bit of a wild card. So Retro's IP, what it could be. It could be that Star Fox Racing. However, I think that Star Fox Racing wasn't just alluding to Star Fox Racing. I think, hear me out here, I think it's an F-Zero game. Because Star Fox Racing is set in the future as well as F-Zero. So I think if you twist it around a little, you might begin to see that Retro could be making F-Zero. Or they could be making something completely different, something a bit more family friendly. But I don't want Retro to make stuff that's completely family friendly. I do like the Donkey Kong series, but I think they were better at the Metro Prime series. So we'll get into Metro Prime later. I think if they make a new IP, it's probably going to be a competitive shooter or something, because first person games are in Retro's DNA, and I think that they are a perfect suit for first person shooters, sort of thing, or first person adventure games. Yeah, so that's for Metroid. Another one I want to talk about is Mother and / Earthbound. So what's going on with Earthbound, you may say? I think they're going to announce Mother 3 on the Switch after the conference. I think that'll blow everyone's minds. And yeah, I think that'll be really good. Everyone's going to lose their mind. It's going to get everyone subscribing to Nintendo Online, because it's probably going to be released through Nintendo Online, sort of thing. And I think as well, they're going to do a brand new Earthbound game. Brand new. Get a new director, new team in, make a new Earthbound game. It's going to be brilliant. Everyone's going to lose their mind over it. Fire Emblem, I think with Fire Emblem, it's going to be really good. It's going to be what we know, but probably a bit more fluid, a bit more like an actual modern day RPG, less of that stuff you see on 3DS, and it's going to look very, very nice in my opinion. What else is there? I think with another few wild cards, I think there's going to be is Mario Party, Mario Strikers, maybe, and I think next, just talking about a bit about next year, I think they might announce Switch Mini, and a year after Switch 4K or something like that. That'd be superb for me as well. I think for Bayonetta 3, they're going to show a little bit of gameplay, kind of like how they showed slightly about Fire Emblem Warriors in that January conference we had in 2017. Just very slightly. I think Mario Party could be a good one, because it's going to be very orientated to the Switch and its way of playing. I think as well, I was thinking about this yesterday, there could be GameCube Joy-Cons. And that sounds crazy, but I feel as though that would be really cool. Different sort of shape, more like the GameCube handles, but thinned down, of course, because otherwise it's not going to keep that thin profile of the Switch. And it's going to have the analog triggers as well as the button layout, sort of thing. And I think that would be really good for Smash players. And it's going to have the guides in the analog sticks, which would be so good. I love it. Yeah, I think as well, I think I might mention Animal Crossing. No, I think there'll be an Animal Crossing game on Switch. I think that'd be really good. Oh yeah, third parties. So, for third parties, I think Dragon Ball FighterZ and Fortnite are coming on. I think that we're going to get an update on Dark Souls Remastered. And maybe, just maybe, I'm hoping on for this, From Software release a new Souls-like game or Soul Series game for exclusively for Nintendo Switch, and that made me lose my mind because I'm a big fan of Soul Series. I've played Dark Souls 3, didn't like 2 that much. I would like to go back to 1. I haven't played it. I just started Bloodborne. Bloodborne, you say? Yeah, I've got a PS4 now. It's just only to strengthen my argument to show how rubbish Sony are. But anyways, we'll get into that later. I think you might get a Monster Hunter on Switch as well, albeit maybe Worlds or a completely new one for Switch. But I think the Switch you could get away with running World, but it's a big ask because it only runs 25 frames per second on PS4. So it's a big ask. It is. Yeah, and Capcom can't be asked to do ports for Switch. It's a strange relationship what Capcom have with Nintendo. It's like a love-hate. Like they do so. A lot of the games do so well on Nintendo platforms, but they just don't seem to show them as much love as Sony, for example, with it. So it's just really weird. And Konami said they've got 2 games to Switch. I think they're pachinko machines. Joking. I think they're probably just some classics, really. Oh yeah, one game I'm pretty excited for is Bloodstained. That's gonna be pretty sick. I think that I think we'll see more about it. We probably could get a solid release date. I'm guessing 2019 now. It was meant to come out last year March, but you know things get delayed with Kickstarters, obviously. So you know we just have to deal with 2019. Anyways, guys, this is Duved, and I am coming off.